A Forge? Oh, you just wait till I cast Vein Ripper. There will be tears. Oh my god, there will be tears. Second Forge. Bestie, be ready for the storm, because it's gonna hit you real quick. Yup, they're gonna cry. They're gonna get Vein ripped so bad. Like, we even have the Bloodletter Ashlizzlle. Ooh. Look at that. Oh, that is such a clean victory, though. Oh my god. That's clean. Alright. What's up and welcome everybody to a new Murders at Karlov Manor standard video. And in this video, it's time for some self-care because we are playing Mono Black Sacrifice. And this plays basically every card that I love. We have the absolute dream team of Vron, Executioner Thane, which whenever one or more creatures you control die, each opponent loses 2 life, you gain 2 life. We have Braids, Arisen Nightmare, My Girl, my favorite card in standard, arguably one of my favorite cards in standard. At the beginning of your end step, sacrifice an artifact, creature, enchantment, land, or planeswalker. And if you do, each opponent may sacrifice a permanent that shares a card type with it. For each opponent who doesn't, that player loses 2 life and you draw a card. Love her. But this sacrifice shell got a new addition, and that's none other than Vein Ripper, who's actually growing to be one of my, definitely already is my favorite card to come out of Murders at Karlov Manor. Because Vein Ripper is basically the older brother of Blood Artist? I don't know. Anyways, it's a 6 mana 6/5 vampire with ward, sacrifice a creature, and whenever a creature dies, target opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. So we have a lot of like drain effects going on here, but there's also ways to make those drain effects a little bit more intense, because I'm also playing a few copies of Bloodletter of Ashlizzlle, and if an opponent will lose life during your turn, they lose twice that much life instead, which synergizes with both Vron and also with the Vein Ripper, and also with Braids. So like, it's just, you know, it just does it. Like, it just does it for me. I just love that. Anyways, so how are we gonna get these like sacrifice triggers? Because that's also super important. Well, Braids gets those sacrifices for us. We also play cards like Jadar, Ghoulcaller of Nephalia, which basically creates a 2/2 zombie if you control none at the beginning of your end step, but it has Decayed. And Decayed does mean when it attacks, sacrifice at the end of combat. So you can get a sacrifice trigger through that. And Jadar obviously also provides you with like tokens to constantly like sacrifice if you need to. I then also play Fanatical Offering, which is basically Deadly Dispute at home. There's an additional cost to cast a spell, sacrifice an artifact or creature, draw 2 cards, create a map token. Now I'm playing Fanatical Offering over like the standard version of Village Rites because I want to make sure that I constantly have permanents to sacrifice, and this leaving behind a map token is really nice. Not only for cards like Braids, for instance, so that we can like sacrifice a permanent, but also for like Annihilating Glare, which is another sacrifice card that I'm playing. Because Annihilating Glare basically destroys the target creature or planeswalker for 1 mana, as long as you sacrifice a creature or an artifact. So the artifact comes in clutch there. For some other like fantastic sacrifice targets, I have like Greedy Freebooter, but we're also playing Preacher of the Schism, that is capable of creating either drawing your cards or creating 1/1 vampires, which also make pretty good sacrifice fodder. I then also play Homicide Investigator in here. Now this card has kind of been an experiment. I don't know if I'm like a huge fan, but it's felt alright. Homicide Investigator is a new card from Murders at Karlov Manor, and whenever 1 or more non-token creatures you control die, investigate. So basically more fuel for whatever sacrifices we need, and if anything, it could also be card draw. But it felt a bit awkward sometimes because it doesn't really synergize with tokens, which ideally we sacrifice tokens, but it does synergize nicely with like Scornblade Berserker, for instance, who's also in this deck. There's a backup ability, sacrifices creature, draw a card. So that makes a pretty good target for the Homicide Investigator. But yeah, this is the deck. It honestly did pretty good for, you know, being a mono black sacrifice deck. But it's just a joy to play, and that's one of the most important things. Whenever I shove nearly all my favorite cards in one deck and make it a sacrifice shell, which is like my favorite archetype in Magic in general, I just want to have a good time. And ideally, win more than lose. And that's exactly what this deck did. So let's get into the gameplay. But before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe, as it really helps the channel out. And of course, you don't want to miss out on any of my other brews in the future or previous brews. So check out the other videos and don't forget to subscribe. It really helps me out. All right, besties, let's get into some gameplay. This video is brought to you by Ultimate Guard. Ultimate Guard provides you with premium protection for your trading cards, ranging from sleeves, deck boxes, playmats, binders, and more. Ultimate Guard has everything you need to keep your Magic cards safe, secure, and stylish. Support the channel and yourself by purchasing your Ultimate Card products using the link in the description. Okay, this is not gonna do it. Yeah. Got the one dangly earring, so you know he's a little suspicious. Are you blind? Nah, like, let me show you. It's right there. You see the red? I don't know if I can zoom in on this even further. Zoom. You see it? Boop. See it really well on like the reflection too. They all have it. Yeah, the one dingly earring, yeah. There you go. I mean, a plane or like a plane that's literally like a horror house is kind of like gas, though. It's kind of gas. A haunted mansion as a plane, I mean... Don't know how the fuck you would get there, but... kind of like the back rooms, the MTG back rooms. The planeswalkers no clipping into MTG back rooms. Nah. Vampire with some braids. Guy, so we can draw a card. And some wild planes these days rather than just new fantasy settings. It's true, like the sets, the flavor this year is incredible. They definitely are hitting the mark on that for sure. The flavors this year are so good. All like super original too. It's what we deserve. Yeah, I'll vibe with Ron. Live game, please. Mirax, I'm watching you. For real, for real. There it is. After a year of Phyrexia, we deserve it. Yeah, that shit was so fucking lame. Like... That shit was so bad. I mean, you gotta really have been like a fan of Phyrexia to like really be enjoying that. I wasn't the right target, I'm afraid. The only thing that we have in common now is that Kellen is somehow everywhere. God Kellen arc. Yeah. Another Oko on the ban list. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell. Like, they must have, like, playtested Oko, like, aggressively. Aggressively. You know what? I'm a bad bitch. I'm sacking the Mirax. What are you gonna do? Sack your land? Go even further from Squee? That's what I thought. Thanks for the card. Kellen has a punchable face. Well, somebody has to be punched. Yeah. Ayo, braids, Nor! Okay, well, I still have a thick preacher, so I'll be okay. Get a 1-1 with live game. Sure. Kellen is the new Phyrexian invasion. shows up in every set. Weird vibes. Sure, I'll swing. None of the Kellens. I had a good old Kellen deck back day, but things have changed since. Boros Kellen was the best it ever got. Oh, why'd my lamp just die? Darkness. My old friend. Let me fix that in a second. The Simic one. Yeah, the Simic one now shines in World Soul Rage. That's kind of cool. What the fuck? Go crazy. Go stupid. Should have sacked that. Actually, no, I won't. I'm better off doing this. Alright, let's see what girl boss we can get back here. Braids! Probably. Yeah. One girl boss in that pile. Yeah, one girl boss against the world. I'll sack the tap one. The other one can chump. Oh damn, they got rid of that. And they're like one deck that like sorta uses equipments, and that's like... I mean, sometimes you see red aggro players that play like... Flail. Well... Is there potential for an equipment deck? You do have Dire Flail and the, what's the other one? The one that automatically, like, equips. The one that Picnic Runner plays. Which one is that? I'm trying to remember. Is it for Mirrodin? Bane's... Yeah, it's Bane Splitter, isn't it? Yeah. But that's a goofy idea. That's a very silly idea. And here he deserves justice. I mean, it's just that equipments have always been kind of mid, so like Nihiri is automatically mid because they can't think past anything else. Barbie could also be a fight deck with Obliterator. Barbie fight? I mean, if there's somehow a way to give Barbie Death Touch. Is there a way? No, I don't think we have something like Death Touch counters anymore, do we? I do want to make a Barbed Servitor deck. Like, come on Barbie, let's go party will be the name. And I'll be very happy. Nothing but like Aqua songs on repeat when you play it. Every Aqua album. And a serve. Yeah. Sure, you go ahead and do that. Swing in with this guy and then play Preacher. There you go. Board Wives. It's a miserable experience. Commander players would go straight into a coma seeing the nothing but Board Wife standard deck. This is true. Okay. Yeah. Equipments are always like a risky thing. We can try it again though. We can try it again. Nothing but enchantments. It's me. I'm the commander enchantment player. It's me. But the one commander pre-con that I played that was enchantment focused did have the what was it called? The wipe all like non-enchanted creatures or some shit. So we'll make a commander game against CGB once. Believe it or not. Barbie and Urborg Scavenger. Oh, what's the synergy there? Barbie and Urborg Scavenger. Do the Urborg Scavengers grab the indestructible? How do they work again? I don't know. They used to be so bestie coded. Scavenger eats Barbie and gets indestructible. I mean, then again, like, how much does indestructible mean in the current standard format, you know? Question mark. Nah, we do love CGB over here, we do. Only Gandalf, all respect. I gotta come up with something here. I don't know what though. Okay. Advance towards the Vein Ripper challenge. Okay. Looking pretty good here with offering up. First time I'm not stacking something with braids. I mean, I could draw, I guess, off this thing. Maybe I'll try it. Oh, really? Damn. I was not expecting that, but okay. Likeness looter for another indestructible. I think Urborg Scavengers can somehow be broken. Don't know how exactly, but that card is good. A Forge. Oh, you just wait till I cast Vein Ripper. There will be tears. There will be tears. Land of the Top. Damn. I was hoping for Land of the Top. At least a freebooter gives us the treasure, so we got that going for us. Oh my god, there will be tears. Second Forge. Bessie, be ready for the storm, because it's gonna hit you real quick. It will. Yes, it will. Okay, that's a mistake, my friend. Yup, they're gonna cry. They're gonna cry. They're gonna get vein ripped so bad. And we even have we even have the Bloodletter Ashlizzlle, but it's only during our turn. But let's fuck around and find out. Every turn, this opponent is forced to like lose 4 life as we gain 4 life. Let's witness it. I'm not looking with the Vein Ripper. That seems a little bit suspicious. Don't know what they could have. Maybe like an Obliterating Bolt, though. Ooh. I mean, we're still chilling hard as fuck right now anyway. Look at that. Okay, this wins the game. Oh, that is such a clean victory, though. Oh my god. That's clean. Alright. We move. I cry. Guess it's just not meant for me. Competitive, competitive Magic. She remains washed, I fear. 2020 was my year, and it's gone now. Had a whole schedule set for March RCQs, and then 2 people in my family died. Like, is this the universe telling me I should not play competitive Magic? Question mark. Probably. Probably. I mean, how many more signs can you possibly get? I don't know. That's probably everything that you could possibly get, huh? We ball. Turning myself into commander player. I don't know, man. I mean, there's no removal in here. Like, it's gotta be a mole. It's one of those hands where, like, you know, you keep in and you just flood out. Hey, thank you for the gifty. Appreciate that. Thank you. Can't do that. Gotta be smart. Removal? Never needed it. No, it's true. It's true. I don't like that. I don't like that. Alright, we'll put that on Vampire. I guess I'm probably Fanatical Offering. I need to hit removal somehow. I don't ever seem to have decent Voja Brew. I tried it, but unlike the commander players, the standard players do know that board wipes are pretty good against Voja decks, so... like, that shit didn't work out. Like, I mean, maybe in best of one, but everything is possible in best of one anyway, so... I need a land. Anything's possible in best of one. You can play the jankiest stuff and get away with it, but in that best of 3, it felt near impossible. Either you get, like, board wiped or you get ran over before you could vibe. What do you mean? It's impossible to go on War 3, right? Real? Sack this right here. The deck around Voja was okay, but you just didn't want to have Voja on hand. Yeah, I just got like Verweld and Sunfall every time I played Voja, or like, you know, my opponent played 20 creatures on turn 2 in Boros Convoke and my Voja was like 6 turns away, so... I don't know. I don't know. Mid-range had answers. It's like... I tried. That feels suspicious as all hell. There's not much that I can do about it. Like, you could shove this in front, but like, their whole deck is about pumping stuff up, so... Then again, if they had a pump, they would have just attacked with everything, right? Like, if I was in my opponent's shoes, and I had a pump effect, I would have swung with everything. Even a bluff, like, you're missing out on a lot of damage right now. Maybe they have burn. At that point, why not use the pre-combat? Yeah, like, what is it then? Like, play with fire? Fuck it, I guess I can't. Okay. Yeah, if only we could cut down a Swift Spear, but unfortunately... unfortunately, that shit is not happening. On a positive note, we should be able to gain 2 life here with Jadar and Vron and Braids. The dream team. Was actually a play with fire. Okay. Most Swiftsphere gamers are using the crap art, though. At least this has a good one. No, it's true. They have they're respectable Swiftsphere players. I respect that. At least they have honor. The good Swifty, not the bad Swifty. Okay. Yeah, I mean, we have like 4 Annihilating Glare, or like 3 Annihilating Glares or something as well, so it's like... Shtek, we tried. Dang. Alright, well, how do we win? Does Vein Ripper make a difference next turn? Vein Ripper... Well, this feels obvious at least. Not looking good, Chief. Like, maybe it's this? Actually, it'd have to be this. Like that. Did I need to win the next turn? There's also Swift Spear still. Fuck my life. I'm just running out right now. I'm running out. Damn. Running out of time. I think I should have done my blocks differently, but... Move. But I don't have Vein Ripper mana anymore. I had to cut down. I fear. So I can go to 6, I can go to 8 life. Yeah, I had to stay alive. I had to. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna sack this. We're gonna gain 2 life. We have a Scornblade Berserker on their turn as well to gain 2 life. We're 2 damage short. Yeah, like Kumano needs to die too because of the exile. We're at 8 life right now. I mean, slay. Yeah, we're making it work. Making it work. Nice. All right. That stupid Vein Ripper. I don't know. Why are you here? Can you go? Can you go? At least Breacher's got like nice high toughness, so that's good for that bestie. Chunky. Actually, like I've boarded to 19 lands and I'm still gonna cast Vein Ripper on curve. Bet. Bet still gonna happen, I fear. Maybe even before that, like if I offer next, I can cast on turn 5. What a vibe. Kumano's so busted. Kumano's a card, for sure. Actually relief for playing Forge here, damn. Play Dimir control and you have Forge and Warley's call result. Love that for you. Love that for you. I mean, I could swing here with these two, but that would give me a 1-1. I don't know if that's ever worth it. I'm pretty sure there's an opportunity to respond here, right? Somewhere. You're not gonna... Okay, whatever. Thinking like maybe they are sussed out by that. Felt like, okay, exactly. Thank you. I was hoping you'd be sussed. Imagine boarding to like 19 lands and still being stuck with this amount of lands in your hand. Yeah, don't mind me. I just keep thinking that this is Deadly Dispute. I catch myself every time. Wake me up. Can't wake up. Okay, this is a little toxic opponent. This is a little toxic. I mean, I feel like they have something. Clearly they do, but let's find out then. Sure. The Vron doesn't work because everything gets exiled. Deck, have you ever heard of this little thing called removal? We've boarded in a lot of them, in case you forgot. We've boarded in a lot, like, I don't know if you remember, but... Like, this is a 19 land deck right now. So goofy. Anyways, I got Vein Rippers on the way, I guess. Yay. Woo. Pog Champ. Opponent has rats. I got big fucking vampire. Who wins? Me. This is Ron. Ron's kind of nice. They're out of gas. They will thrive right now. Here's Vein Rippers. Yay. Yay. We get the 4 life, 4 damage. Let's go. Sweet. Fully attack with everything and had lethal as well, but... Slay. Yo, Oversoul, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. Wow. Wow. Well, at least we got there. It had to be through Vein Rippers, which is weird, but... Right. Okay. Reball. Reball. Slam Jadar. We find the Gandalfs in Standard? Yes. We're gonna put that on Vampire. Yeah. Ready to do it. Hit it with No More Lies. Try it. Hee. Play something gas. What other brews did I have in mind? That definitely wasn't No More Lies, but Arena gave them the "Are you sure?" The "Are you sure?" warning sign. Slay. Alright. Let me see. I'm checking my decks out. It was like Thrall Flash? We'll see. Arby Reanimator. Probably popping this, also get the Vron trigger. Nah, I mean, it's obviously like the risk of the streamer, right? To do this stuff. Like, I know that if I do... Like, you hope that people are sportsman-like enough not to. And you hope that, like, the stars align to the point that it kind of can't happen. But I also think because I queued up so late that it's easy for people to queue into you anyways. Like... really not that many people playing, so if somebody is trying to like queue snipe because they're playing the qualifier themselves, then they probably succeed. Then again, like I said, it's fully my own fault. But I also don't expect much of the alchemy qualifier, so you know, I was just I would have liked to win, but you know, obviously I do, but it's not like if I take qualifiers like super seriously, I would have started way earlier in the day, and I didn't either, so. How often does this kind of thing happen? Oh, way more than you think, like. But, you know. Way more than you think, but... Like I said, first and foremost, like, I am an entertainer, and, like, that's what I care about, so. Like, there's literally people, like, I could name, like, 5 names from the top of my head that are, like, notorious snipers. And it's always in the chat, like, 5 seconds after the game, GG, GG. Or, like, some of them aren't even, like, brave enough to do it, and I just recognize their names in the chat. But, you know, I move on. Only when I'm like in a very competitive spirit that it irritates me. No, it's true. We have a whole list. Hag. Yeah, there's more. Some like people flagged in the chat as well. Okay, let's at least deny that. I'm just gonna play this guy already. Feels bad, man. Are we vibing? Sure. I will remove the hag. Thank you. Nah, like, the thing is, like, a GG's in the chat doesn't necessarily mean you snipe. Like, there's signs that streamers might notice. Like, I've had so many people in my chat too saying GG's, and it was just a, you know, normal game of Magic. It's not all the time. Yeah, the Freudian slip. Or, I mean, especially if somebody feels the urge to, like, defend themselves immediately, right? It's like, why? I didn't say one thing. What do you mean? Anyway, it's part of what I like, the risk I take going on 0 delay, so. But if the arena qualifier system changes, first of all, I'll probably not stream my games anyway. I might like record them instead, and we just like watch the recording back or something. Or I do it on like a 10-minute delay. Is this worth doing? I'm trying to figure out. Is it Vein Rip? Maybe. Now, I kid you not, like, I've had, like, what was it? At the beginning of Murders, I think. Or was it at the beginning of Ixalan? I think it was at the beginning of Murders. There was this group of people that kept Q sniping me. And at one point, it got to the point that when I queued into them, they had a sleeve with the card that I brewed around. kid you not. I mean, I didn't say anything because I just wanted attention, but you can watch... I think the game might be on YouTube if you're curious. The game is probably on YouTube if you're curious. Yeah, I did, obviously. I just ignored them. But, yeah, crazy shit has happened. Like, crazy shit's happened here. Damn. Guess we'll hold a Mirex. Nah, it was within a Zoni brew. I just remember that well. I think they run red aggro. Yeah. They played red aggro with a Zoni sleeve on. And I only knew that they intentionally changed it because the other 3 times we queued into them that day, they had different sleeves on. That shit was so fucking goofy. Yeah. We still beat him, which was satisfying, but weird. Alright. Gandalf is getting close to stabilizing, I fear, but I have a Mirex, so got that going for me. Mirex and a dream. Two Mirexes in a dream. Well, I guess 2's better than 1, right? Like, she's out. Yeah, I am. Nah, I would never concede. Like, conceding is also horrible. Just turn off the stream, like, and let's have a good game of Magic, you know? Alright, well, Bessie's gotta come up with something, because I have 2 Mirex activations right now, don't I? I think I play relatively fast. I mean, sometimes I'm, like, focused on other things, but in general, I think I'm one of the faster streamers. I take pride in that. Gandalf player dying to a Mirex. Grass is green. Grass is green. Yeah, sometimes I play a bit too fast for my own sake, but... yeah, 1 entry. Yeah, when I really have to think through my shit, I do hit my timers, but... apart from the roping, it was a good game. Nah, it's true, but... it just reminds me of the good old days of Nexus of Fate. The good old Nexus days. AKA Hell on Earth. 2018. 19? 18, I think. Okay. There we go. I only like often like rope my opponent if I'm like looking up a meme or a song or whatever. Or fighting clowns in the chat. Okay. Having to sit there while they take 100 turns only to whiff. Yeah, the classic experience. You're a human, aren't you? I kind of need this on Vampire. Do I slam Liliana? I guess I try. I'm sure it'll have a counter. Yeah. Desi Heart, thank you so much for the 32. Appreciate it. Thank you. I'm gonna play their worst enemy, Mirex. Dun dun dun. Ooh, new Liliana. Who this? I mean, I could try. Sure, I could kick Jadar. A Gandalf with an Asterian avatar. Wild. I mean, I find Liliana's always good pressure anyway. Sure. Oh. Why is it called Gandalf? Meme. Memes. They did have the One Ring Emperor. I guess they were patient enough. They played that well, like, good for you, Gandalf. Good for you. Oh, that's a weird one. Bestie, you have the bigger creature here. Why? And now also I discard their last card? Huh? That felt like a misplay if I've ever seen it. What a weird look down. Like, their creature was so much stronger than mine. Like, I couldn't attack or anything. Classic scenario where the Gandalf player doesn't know that they have the better creatures. They're not used to them. So I Edict, Hag, and then the Anchorage swings at Liliana, but that also is free play for Vein Ripper, so I think that's worth it. Seems okay. Didn't read Vigilance. Your brain on control. Yeah, this is what your brain does on control. Yo, Nick. Why not just hold Edict? Give them the opportunity to draw a counter? Oh, the Rippers are here. What if they play Negate? Thing is, like, no matter what happens, Reparino, I'm always removing the One Ring Emperor, and I'm always doing it before they create a token, right? So why not take it then? Is kind of how it's supposed to be. If I'm always removing it and always doing it before they can activate it, then why give them the opportunity to draw a counterspell? Now, Mario, thank you for the 3. Appreciate you. Thank you. Appreciate you. The Ripper Brothers. Yeah, at least that's how I play it. I just don't, like, give them a chance. I would only hold it if I think I would maybe hit something else, but... Alright, the Rippers get it done.